Welcome back everyone. We are here with the champion of the Prague Masters 2024, Nodirbek. Nodirbek, congratulations.
Thank you.
Big result for you. Tell us, what are you feeling like, especially because now you have had some time. You had won the tournament yesterday.
Yeah, it was really exciting tournament, to one of my best performances, I think. I enjoyed every game pretty much, and it was very competitive tournament. Also the field was very strong, and so everything went well for me from the beginning. So it was one might say it was a very smooth win also. Yeah,
it was maybe not the smoothest because in between you had one hiccup. And it could have gone in any direction after that. But you kind of steadied your ship so easily. Like you lost to Prague, but then you beat next round Vincent. Then you beat Maghsoodloo and you were through. That was amazing.
Yeah, I think before that, I scored +3. So, I had to just, even if I would, draw all the games, I think I would have a great chance to win the tournament. So I thought that if I score 50% after beating Bartel, I thought I have very good chances. So.
Well, we have some very interesting games going on, but I wanted to quickly talk about today's game of yours.
And I also want to talk about yesterday. How did it feel? Because it was crazy intense even for us, so we cannot even imagine how would it be for you.
Yeah, it was a very tough game. A lot of ups and downs, a lot of chances for both sides. As always, when you play with Parham, I think you always get a chance at some point, which you need to use in order to beat him. But it wasn't so smooth. No, it was a crazy game.
Would you consider this as one of the most exciting games you have ever played? Especially from the sporting perspective, like the tournament you would win if you won.
Yes. In some sense, yes, I would say so, because opening went not good for me. I think he knew the stuff. We got to this position. I feel like playing with black is I think easier because of dark squares, and structurally black should be better. But nevertheless, I think I am very solid. Have no weaknesses.
How did H4 come to your mind?
Yeah,
I think this is the first this started it.
Because if I would have played with black, I wouldn't give this H4 for sure. So whenever I had this chance to play H4 and complicate the game, especially he was getting low on time, so to complicate the game, I immediately took the chance. So because you need to create something, to be able to have a chance.
And then you spotted this move.
Hg.
Rook C1, which was Bishop A6.
Bishop A6, to win the tempo,
to win the tempo, and
Rook C7, Rook C. Yeah, you need to exchange the rooks and to place your queen or either rook on C6, I think.
Yes.
Here I was thinking maybe Rook C3 also.
Rook C3.
Rook C3 is best, right?
Yes, I think that's the best move.
Okay, yes. But no, before initially I was, my intention was to play Rook C3, but then I thought maybe Queen C6, Knight D2, Rook B3 setup also interesting.
Right. We also thought that this looks very nice. Knight can come to C4.
Yes.
Bishop goes back defense. But Parham got a lot of counterplay.
Yes, I missed Knight G2, actually very strong. Rook C3, Knight D1, Knight D2, Rook H8, Rook E3. Yeah, here, I had a chance to sort of exchange rooks, like Rook E2.
Rook E2.
No, Rook E2 hangs upon F3, but after Knight F1, Knight C2, which we got. I can take on H2.
Yes.
It's equal. Yeah, you don't. I I want to win, so
You
know,
wanted to win, huh?
Yeah, of course. At this point, yeah, I saw the idea when I played Rook E3. I saw the idea of sacrificing the queen. Yes.
Right.
So yeah, I just went for it. So it was obvious for me that only white can be better here. Bishop C4, Knight C7, Knight F1, Queen E8. Yeah, here Bishop B3 should.
This was better.
Yeah, Bishop B3 was much better.
And
yeah,
then D5, I guess he should do.
Just Knight E3. Yeah, I think.
And coming here.
Yes, with tempo. Yeah.
But you went Bishop D5.
Bishop D5 or something. I don't know. No, after the game, he told me that after Bishop B3, maybe he would have played King F6.
What?
Yeah, to just protect the knight. Protect the C7 square. Knight E3, King E7, Knight D5, King D8.
Nice.
But okay, white is clearly better there. I mean, you can pick up on B6 or also D6 is weak, or A5. Then Knight B6, then Rook D3, Knight C4, Bishop D5. I mean, many moves. So, yeah, Bishop B3 was clearly better.
So when you went Bishop D5,
Yeah,
for B5, how are you assessing this?
Well, I thought, I don't need to care about these pawns. It's important to exchange knights, like Knight E3, Bishop A2, Knight D5. So I didn't, care about this A4 pawn, which I should have.
Which became the most important pawn, in the game.
Well, yes, it turned out to be so, yeah. Yeah, Rook
What
C2
was Rook C2 for?
I calculated some line, Bishop A2.
Yeah, Knight B5 maybe, no?
No, I think you start with Queen B8,
Cool.
Queen B8, Knight D5, Knight B5, Rook C1, have to play Rook C1, A3, Rook C2. No, okay, Rook C2 was. I calculated this line and I didn't like it. Okay. So maybe after. I don't know, maybe after.
So for Rook C2, I think he wanted to protect B2
to win the tempo in some variations.
Makes sense practically.
It's too complicated. It's too deep. Rook C2.
Also with the time factor.
Yes. So Knight D5, Knight D6. Here I didn't feel like B3 was so bad. I mean, I missed Knight D4, Queen H8 idea, but also Queen A7. Yeah. Queen A7 is much better. But I think the idea after King A2, you play Knight D4 there. Yeah.
After Queen A7?
Queen A7, yes. King A2, I think Knight D4 just winning on the spot. C7 take and Queen D4 coming with mate idea. Yeah, after Queen A7, I think.
Oh, you have to let him Queen?
Yeah, after Queen A7 is strangely enough, Knight D4 is a threat, yeah.
Wow.
You threaten whatever white plays, you play just Knight D4 and take the Rook and Queen D4, Queen B2. So, yeah, it was like a moment for me. But yeah, he found another idea.
Even here, it felt like he was the one who was pressing, at this point.
Rook D2 you found, which was very beautiful. I think.
I need to cover the second rank. Yeah, because otherwise he hits my rook like Rook F2, Queen H4 with a tempo. So if he plays Queen H6, I have F4. So that's important.
Wow.
I can close
Queen H6, F4.
Yes. Because if I take Rook D4, then Queen H2 wins.
Yes. Every time the queen comes to the second rank is over.
Yeah, also E takes D2, Queen D2 also wins, yeah. So F4, yeah.
So he went check?
Queen C1, and after Rook H2, he should have, forced a draw. I think Queen G1 and just shuffle.
Keep on.
Yes.
But of course, he never forces a draw.
Yeah, that's.
Do you think that when it comes to playing for a win between you and Parham, you also want to play for a win a lot?
No, I think, incredibly enough, we didn't make any draw yet.
Never.
Never.
It is obvious, yes. You both fight
like
hard.
In classical game, I remember I lost 3 games in a row with white, till the 2019, and after that, I won 3 games now. So I equalized, but no, we never had a draw.
Wow.
No. Sorry. We did make a draw recently. In Asian games. Asian games.
Asian games.
Yeah, but
very rarely. With Maghsoodloo, very rarely.
Yeah, very, very rare. I mean, you always
It's always
fighting
fun to
position.
play him, no?
Yeah, of course, of course.
G5 was a very nice move because we were thinking at some point if the rook moves away, king may want to enter this way.
Yes, of course,
the
and
endgame.
it's very important to fix this structure with G5.
Yes.
And so I can also have some mating ideas with knight F6.
Yes.
So it's
AP.
it's natural. So take knight D2. Yeah, at this point, black should just play for just force a draw because otherwise.
Yeah, Queen C1 is a
Queen
draw.
C1.
You
easy draw.
told him after the game
Yes,
also.
Queen C1. Yes. Queen A5 it complicates matters, but also
Some computer-like draw.
Yeah, but I mean, at this point I was already sure that I'm going to win this win this game because
And then of course he went king H7 was a mistake. He had to go king F8.
King
but
F8, yes.
Which was a crazy defense.
Some
though.
crazy defense with sacking the F pawn and pushing the G pawn. But here, so was a brilliant win here for you. Would you consider this as the best game of your tournament, or was there any other you were proud
David
of?
also was.
I think you played so many good games here actually.
You also won how
in
many
a
best
sense
game
of,
prizes?
Very clear game. I would say first game against Guyenne, also against Bartel.
Bartel was very
smooth,
clean,
but
very
it was
clean.
too easy. Yeah, I mean,
too easy. Correct.
Yeah, so I mean, in a sense, I think I would say my game against Vincent is the best game. I think in my opinion. So I think it was a very good game with a lot of tension during the game. So yeah. I think I would say my game against Vincent.
Okay, fantastic.
And also for us, I think you versus David Navarra was another exciting D6 move, and it was beautiful.
Brilliant game.
So it was very hard for him to even decide which game was the best. That shows, how amazing games he's played in this event.
And Nodirbek, world number 4 you've reached. Now it's okay to talk, about it. I know between the tournament it was a little bit, it keeps going up and down.
Yes.
But now I don't think you're playing anything until April.
Yeah.
End of April, yes.
But how do you look at world number 4? Like at any point of time when you're playing, does the thought cross your mind about rating, or how is it?
Yes, it's definitely crossed my mind. But if you look at the rankings, I think there is a huge gap between fourth and third, like 25
30 points. Yes.
Yeah, it's like big difference. Yeah, so
you think it's big because you gained 17 ELO points here.
I mean, yeah, it's definitely very hard to gain so many rating points in one tournament. So I would say it's like at least half year. Yeah, I mean it's required to get this rating. So yeah, it shows how big the difference in rating there. So yeah, but I'm definitely very happy. It was definitely a step forward for me, big step. So yeah, just looking forward to improve my results also in next tournaments.
It's like Magnus, Fabi, Hikaru, and now it's you. So it's an amazing achievement that you are so close to the top. Nodirbek, we wanted to ask you, who is it that you are working with right now? Who's your trainer?
I'm working with Rustam as my, as a trainer, and I also worked with Jacob from 2022 till 2024. We just recently, stopped, but we worked for 2 years.
With Jakob Agard?
For Jakob Agard, yes.
Wow. And how was that working with him? Because I think Rustam you've been working for since many years, right?
Since Olympiad in Chennai. Olympiad, yes.
So it's not been so long.
Yeah, even I started to work with Jakob first, then Rustam. Rustam. So, yeah, it's been a great I had a great sessions with Jacob. I learned a lot of things, and he has big. We have done a lot of work together. I think a big part of my success is because I've worked with him. I had this huge jump in 2022 from 2650 to 2700, pretty much. So yeah, at that point it was his kind of his work. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's been a great pleasure for me.
In every part, like from 2650 to 2700, now 2700 to 2750, is there something specific you have to keep working, or it's just like what has been your journey like to keep improving consistently?
Well, last year I had some trouble, but with classical chess. I mean, partly because I have spent my energy in online chess. Mm-hmm. I had great results there in Champions Chess Tour, but I wasn't, doing well in classical. So, yeah, in a sense, I kind of refocused my concentration for classical chess this year. So I think also I feel like I became more stable in a psychological sense. So it helped me a lot, and yeah, just keep improving from my mistakes. Keep learning.
Brilliant. You are everyone saying that we are missing Nodirbek in the candidates, which is going to happen. Because it's natural, that you are so much in the top. Do you feel like this cycle was something where you were, I think in the circuit also you were pretty close, at the top?
No, but I feel this cycle is not my cycle. So I don't regret to not playing in candidates this year, but I feel like I am not quite there, yet. So. I'll have more time till next cycle, and I'll gain more experience. So yeah, I hope I will be ready for next tournament.
So going forward, this will be your main focus, right? To sort of gain your rating, focus on the cycle, and so on. Brilliant. Well, Nodirbek, it was very nice knowing some of these insights about yourself. And today we thought game would end in a draw. You would come sooner when rook e6, knight d4. We thought it will be a repetition.
Yeah, I think White has still some edge because this, it seems very symmetrical, but I think in fact, engines, I think, showing instead of before king f1 keeps very nice advantage. I think after the game we briefly discussed it. So I think I wasn't sure what I will do after king e2, and White has better structure and also have weakness on b6. This would have been I think a little bit unpleasant for me. But he played b4 to force matters, but there I was very I didn't see any problem.
With ease you actually played this move g5, which just showed like there's a mating net.
So you
were very confident that this
my pieces are excellently placed, so they're on ideal squares. Also I thought h5 instead of g5, but it doesn't work. White is just in time. Knight g7, h4, rook h6. I have no mate, so h5, knight g7. Just White wins. h4, knight, rook h6. Because knight g3, rook h4, knight f1, king g1. Black, black has no fork there, so it's not working. So but it was very clean clean game.
Clean game.
Yes.
And it was a very nice hold. Before we let you go, maybe we had told that if any of you have any questions for Nodirbek, one or two, if they can ask, would be nice. So if in case you want to have ask any questions to him, please go for it, and would be very nice. But how was your time in Prague? How did you feel?
Well, it was wonderful.
Like the city in general, and
Yeah,
did
I
you
like-
see a bit of it?
Yeah, I've seen when I came in previous edition, like I played in Challengers in 2022. So yeah, at the time I looked around for a bit. Yeah, I really liked the city. It was very nice, and I came with my mother.
Yes.
She went. She every day goes for some supermarkets, some malls, and yeah, she told me that it's very nice here. So.
And does she follow your game also?
She tries, during the game not to follow because it's.
Not to follow because it's stressful.
Yeah, it's stressful. Yeah, I mean. So,
Oh yeah.
How many points did you improve your elo this tournament?
I don't know. I was 2750, so 2765. Yeah, I think. So 15 points. Yeah.
15 points.
Yeah, I think so.
27.65.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, you have a question.
For today's round, did your routine change?
Aha, good question.
Preparation?
Yeah.
I will repeat so the viewers can listen. For today's round, did your routine change because it was 4 hours early?
Yeah, of course. It's it's always tough to play. In the morning, it's always players hates that. But yeah, you have to adopt. Yeah, at some point, normally most of the tournaments last round starts earlier than usual. So yeah, you have to sleep earlier, I think, before day. So yeah, that's what I did. So yesterday.
Yesterday your game lasted very long, and then you had to sleep earlier without analyzing in depth. Yeah.
Yeah. So you also don't get a chance to prepare. I just briefly looked at the variations, but most important thing is just to have a good rest. So.
And Nodirbek, are you into any sports as such? Because when you are at the board, you are very, very energized, energetic.
You seem like a football player or a tennis
Yeah, I keep I try to keep my physical form. I think that should have be done before the tournament. In preparations. Yeah, I try to go to the gym every day, and to have a workout like for 1.5 hour.
Even here, would you?
No, during the tournament I would prefer not to go because have to save energy for games.
Fantastic. And where will we see you next in action? What is planned for you?
I'm playing in Tepsigiman in Sweden, end of April. So yeah, I'm really looking forward. It's great mixed field with young players and also experienced local players. So yeah.
Who are playing there?
Arjun playing, Vincent, me, and from young players also Mark Andrea. And there are 4 other players. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting.
Do you prefer playing against these youngsters who you know well now? Prague, let's say Gukesh, Vincent, Arjun, or is it like you are okay with others? Like, do you see a change in style between them? Or
yeah, there's definitely a difference between their playing style. I think Arjun has a very unusual style, I would say. So yeah, but I think every player has its own style. I wouldn't say it's pretty same, and yeah, yeah, it's very also it's very tough to play against them, obviously, because they are also very, very strong. And but at the same time, that's my generation that I've been playing throughout my my childhood, and also actually I know Vincent from 2014, so like it's been 10 years, yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, I think also Prague,
Yes.
2014.
I think your first game was in Durban, yes? Under 10.
Yes, Durban or Tashkent also in like 2014. Nihal also 2014. Arjun, I think, no, Nihal is actually 2013 also.
Wow.
So Arjun also 2013. So yeah, I mean, it's
10 years
yeah,
of...
we are very, very, very we know each other very well. So
Fantastic. Well, it was a pleasure having you here, seeing through your games, and we enjoyed it tremendously. Thank you so much, Nodirbek, for treating us to such brilliant chess.
thank you.
We'll take